Peak 100.1 is proud to present Season 2 of Local Artist Spotlight, live from Studio C, our weekly Wednesday night show that takes your favorite local artists and musicians, gets them into the studio and onto our airwaves. Tune in Wednesday nights at 6:30 p.m. to 100.1 or smash the subscribe button right here on YouTube for your weekly interviews and special performances. Live from Studio C, Local Artist Spotlight.
Our first song is my favorite song because Shelley wrote it. It's about how Shelley and I met, and it's it's just the story of how we met.
And it's called "Is It You?" Oops, I'm going to start that again. You came into my life at the right time. I was ready for you to be mine. Our souls met and they knew they could begin their dance anew. Is it you? Are you out there? My heart is ready for your love. Is it you? Are you out there? I know I found my own true love. When we met that fateful day, I saw you from a distance. I stood still in my tracks and I recognized your existence. As I walked towards you, I felt I knew you, even though we'd never met before. Is it you? Are you out there? My heart is ready for your love. Is it you? Are you out there? I know I found my own true love. You asked me to look at you, and you drew me in. You broke down my walls, and I felt you deep within. I could see your tenderness as your soul reached out to mine. You drew me deep into your heart. Is it you? Are you out there? My heart is ready for your love. Is it you? Are you out there? I know I found my own true love. and there I've stayed ever since. Our time together has been pure bliss. I could feel your tenderness as your soul reached out to mine. You drew me deep into your heart. Is it you? Are you out there? My heart is ready for your love. Is it you? Are you out there? I know I found my own true love. I know I found my own true love.
Welcome back for another awesome episode of Live from Studio C, Local Artist Spotlight. And in the studio today, I'm joined by Wind and String. Go ahead and introduce yourselves, guys. I know you, but introduce yourselves for me.
Okay, well, I'm Shelley Haken. I am the strings portion of Wind and String.
There we go.
My guitar.
And I'm Woody Haken, and obviously I'm Wind, and I play this.
He's got an electronic wind with him. I love that thing.
And I play my aerophone, which is my electronic wind instrument.
So cool. So cool. Thank you guys so much for making time and coming down to the studio and giving us that beautiful performance there. So we met at the Church of Blues, but it seems like you guys have known each other for a lot longer than the Church of Blues has been around. You guys are married, right?
Yes, we are.
How long have you guys been married for?
It'll be 24 years in May.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Have you guys always been playing music together?
No.
No.
I'll let you talk about that.
When we met, Shelley was too stressed out to play the guitar. She had a beater in the closet that I would beg her to take out, which she might take out once in a few years. And we are from New Jersey.
Okay.
And I found in New Jersey this place called, a group called NJAMP, New Jersey Acoustic Music in the Park.
Nice.
And I started playing the guitar poorly, very poorly. I had no sense of rhythm. And we started going to this thing. It was like a jam, but it was a set list. So you knew ahead of time what the songs were. And I learned that when you play with a lot of other people, it's like a train, and you can't get off. You got to go along with it. And it sort of forced me to start getting a little bit more rhythmic. But my history with music is sort of odd. I grew up believing I was tone deaf.
Oh, wow. And that's obviously not true.
When back in the very early 60s, my father said to me and my sisters, "What do you want, a color TV or a piano?" My father bought both. My older sister and I both said the color TV, obviously.
Right.
And my younger sister said the piano.
Piano.
So she got piano lessons. I would ask for piano lessons, and I was told, no, because you picked the color TV, and besides, you're tone deaf.
Oh, what a bunch of baloney. I think that was just looped in to put in the sting of like, no, you didn't ask for that, so don't touch it.
Over the years, I would beg for piano lessons, and they would refuse. I was tone deaf. And I picked the color TV.
So when did you find out that you weren't tone deaf, and when did you start playing that music?
I was working a night shift as a graphic artist, midnight to 8. And I loved jazz. I was listening to a jazz station. And sax was playing, and I said under my breath, I'd really love to learn to play the sax. Co-worker said, Woody, I give you permission. Light bulb moment. I went out and bought a sax next day, found a teacher, and within a week I was able to sight read over the rainbow.
Wow.
And then all I did for the next, I was 42, all I did for the next 17, 18 years was just play show tunes from dots.
Yeah.
Very poorly, no sense of rhythm.
But you're having fun and you're learning something, and look at where you are now.
I was obsessed with it. But then I ended up having to sell my sax because we had a dog that cried every time I played it.
Oh, gosh.
So I was without a sax until we came to Arizona. We've been here 9.5 years. We were here probably about less than a year when I decided I wanted to get a sax again.
Yeah.
And I got a really good teacher, worked with her I had lessons every week.
Yeah.
Got the technical down. But it wasn't until we started playing together that I actually got a sense of rhythm and started working on ear training that I actually found out that I wasn't tone deaf.
Yeah.
And now we have a repertoire of about 250 songs.
That you guys play together, and that's beautiful. The couple that plays together stays together, you know?
And every one of those songs I play by ear.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. And so, Shelley, how did you get started playing music?
Back in the very early 60s, there was my father was very much into folk music.
Okay.
The Bob Dylans, the
Yep.
Pete Seegers, the Woody Guthries.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was a radio show on that I think was still on until a few years ago called Woody's Children.
Okay.
And it was all the folk singers back then. And it was on the radio, and back then, you didn't have automatic micro. So he had his big reel-to-reel tape recorder.
Yep.
And he and I would go into my parents' bedroom to listen, and my mother and my sister would go into the other room because they had no interest. And he held a microphone up to the radio. I had to be absolutely silent. I was 8 years old, or around then.
Yeah.
We did this for a few years. And he held the microphone up to the radio, and we would listen. And so when I was 8, he bought me a guitar.
Wow.
To learn because I wanted to learn how to play. And there was I lived in an apartment building in Brooklyn.
Wow.
And there was a woman who would teach the kids how to play guitar. Her name was Jeannie Greenberg. I'll never forget that. And she, so I took lessons for a couple of years. And then on and off over the years, I would play and not play. When I was in my mid-teens, I got a 12-string guitar, which
wow.
I loved. And I got it because my cousin had gotten the same one, and it was a real thin neck.
Hold up your hand. Is your hand even big enough for 12-string guitar? Oh, yeah.
It's not. It's actually not much. It's the same width.
Wow.
But the one that I had and the one that I have now is a very thin neck from front to back.
Wow.
So it's real easy to play. And I had that guitar for many, many years. But for a bunch of reasons, I had it stuck in a closet for a lot of years.
Right.
I wasn't playing. And by the time I finally took it out, 10, 12 years later, it was so badly warped, it just couldn't be fixed.
Wow.
So, gave up on that. I got another guitar, which is the beater guitar that Woody was talking about. And I played on and off, but I was in a job that was long hours, a long commute, very stressful. And so music was, other than listening to it,
right,
was the last thing I could do.
Right.
And then he convinced me to get a guitar that was better than what I had, which I did, and I started playing again. And
the rest is
history.
wooden strings, baby.
Wind and strings.
Wind and strings. My bad.
Yes, no,
Woody,
okay.
wind, Shelley,
it
strings.
just happened to work out. That
yes.
The name of our group is our initials.
So great. So awesome. And so you guys not only are active members of the Church of Blues, but you guys host your own open mic night,
yes.
right? Tell us a little bit about that.
That started with COVID.
Oh, awesome.
We had started going to an open mic before COVID. Shelley got real involved in that, and I was still very, very not good. But once COVID hit, it was a blessing, because what we decided to do is host a Zoom open mic every week.
So fun. So
And
much fun.
We had people coming from all over the country, from across the ocean.
Yeah.
There were people from England, from Germany, that would join our open mic.
So cool.
In the States, Florida, Maine, all over. And
now you do it in person.
And once COVID was over, we decided we looked for a venue and found one and started a live open mic.
Bada bing. And so that's every other Monday night,
Every
right?
other Sunday night.
Every other Sunday
Every
night.
other Sunday, we're at Calavera, the
Awesome.
Mexican restaurant here in Cottonwood. And this summer will be 5 years since
Wow.
we started it, and it's going strong. And it's a great open mic. It's music only. We don't do poetry or readings or stuff like that. But we encourage new musicians to get up, because it's a very, very safe space for them.
Nice. That's awesome.
That's a big part. And we had a lot of people when we were virtual who were just starting out, and they knew they had to get better.
Yeah.
Because they had to come up with new songs every week and so it's like they always had to do stuff, and it was and so, there's one woman who was, she started, I met her at another open mic just before the pandemic, and she had just started playing guitar, and now she's a songwriter. She's got some albums out.
That's awesome.
And it's just, so we're really proud of what has come out of this open mic that we started.
As you should be, and you should be proud of the music that you guys make as well. Those songs that you played were absolutely beautiful. Tell me a little bit about that first one. Is it called If You Were the One?
Is it you?
Is it you? Is it you?
You want to talk about it?
Yeah. A little bit about how we met, too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was between marriages, and I had been dating people that one woman was 50 miles north and another one was 50 miles southwest of New Jersey, and I was all over the place. And I decided, and one of them was a little older than me, another one was younger than me. Neither of them really worked out really that well.
Right.
And I decided, looked at Yahoo Personals at that time, you could put in a filter.
Yeah.
So I wanted someone that was within 15 miles of me, that was close to my age, the same ethnic background
Yeah.
as and Shelley's name came up.
And so I'll explain how that came about. So I had just gotten divorced from a bad marriage.
So also between marriages, check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Also between marriages. And I had to learn to love myself again, because it was a bad situation. And so I went through a number of years of therapy and all kinds of stuff. And I got to the point where I said, I love myself enough that if I'm alone for the rest of my life, I'll be okay.
Yeah.
And I was dating a guy who lived in Tennessee, and so it was a long distance thing, and and then we broke up, and then I just for the hell of it, I just put an ad in Yahoo Personals. And
Wow.
And I used the words, "Is it you?" And that came from a movie back in the 80s called Somewhere in Time with Jane Seymour and Kristen Cleaves.
Cute.
Where did the watch come from?
So great.
And so I wrote, "Is it you?" And I put a little bit about myself. And I had been living in Brooklyn up until beginning of that year, when I for a lot of reasons I decided to move to New Jersey.
Yeah.
And because I moved to I truly believe that I moved to New Jersey so he could find me.
So great. I love that.
And then, so he messaged me when he saw my little thing in Yahoo Personals, and that was way before dating apps.
Yeah. It was like one of the first one. Yahoo Personals walked so Tinder could run. That,
Okay.
that's
Okay, I like that.
that's
I
how
like
I
that.
was going for.
I like that. And so he messaged me. we chatted online for a while, then we talked on the phone. We were going to meet, that was a Thursday night, we were going to meet on Sunday, and I ended up coming home from work early that Friday because we were moving to a different office. And I saw that he was online, so I messaged him. We ended up meeting at a jazz club right near where he lived, and I parked my car, I got out, he was by the restaurant, and I looked at him and I stopped dead in my tracks. I don't remember that, but that's what he tells me. And that's what's
about 45 seconds. She just stood there like a deer in the headlights.
Wow.
It's like there was a recognition.
Movie
even though
moment.
We had never met. And so that's kind of that's what I talked about in that song.
Yeah, I know. I describe it as getting hit by a truck of love.
That's exactly what it was.
When you know, you know.
And then the line about breaking down the walls. We were sitting at this very small round table in the jazz club.
Yeah.
Across from each other. And she was talking, but she had her eyes either closed or was looking at the table. And, you know, and I said,
Look at me.
Look at me. You know, and it was like, it felt like when she finally did, it felt like there was like a wall just crumbling.
So cool. So cool. I love that. And so you guys moved out here to Arizona, started playing music together, getting connected in your community with your open mic, and making some awesome original songs. The Boomer Poem song is so cool.
Wasn't that fun?
Such a fun song, such a fun time. I'm here for it. Do you guys have any music out that people can listen to if they're interested?
We have a bunch of stuff on YouTube. We haven't actually formally recorded anything, but we have a lot of stuff on YouTube.
Link in their YouTube channel right here. You can find it through our YouTube channel. So bada bing, that link will be in the description for you guys to follow Wind and String, Woody and Shelley. I love it, you guys. And so you got any shows coming up other than your open mics?
We are going to be leading the Church of Blues.
Awesome. Leading the Church of Blues this month, right?
Yes, on the January
Sunday.
18th.
Awesome. Awesome.
You know,
Is it this Sunday? No, it's the following
Sunday.
Our next
2
open
weeks.
mic is January 11th. So we have to take a hiatus in December because they need the room that we use for holiday parties. So we're starting up again on January 11th.
Awesome.
And it's every other Sunday at Calavera. And,
musicians come in at 4. Sign up starts at 4:30.
Cool.
And music starts at 5.
Home by 8:30.
Yeah, pretty much. Most of the time. Sometimes earlier. Sometimes we have a light night and we only have a few. And everybody plays 5 or 6 songs and we still get out a little early. Other times we're super busy and we've gone as late as 8:30.
Wow, that's fun.
It just depends on who's there and what music they're playing.
That is awesome. And you guys can keep up with everything from Wind and Strings, Woody and Shelley. Thank you so much for coming in. You guys can keep up with them right here on our YouTube and through their YouTube link that I have in the description below for you guys. And we'll be seeing you guys again, I am sure, in shows, open mics around town. I'm loving it. Thank you guys so much for coming in.
You're welcome. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, no problem. And stay tuned right here to Peak 100.1.
We sat and listened to the folk songs that you love. We shared a special bond, just me and you, while the music played along. Sundays were our special time, recording the radio onto your reel-to-reel. I sat to capture our favorite songs. Listen to the music as it plays into your soul. The love of music was your dearest gift to me. Playing your favorite songs from a time so long ago. Your memory stays inside my heart. Gave me my first guitar when I was 8 years old. I learned the folk songs that we love. Played for friends and family, often reluctantly, and you always encouraged me to grow. Music is always here in everything I do. It is the background of my life. I love all the tunes, they fill my heart. The old folk songs touch my soul. Listen to the music as it plays into your soul. The love of music was your dearest gift to me. Playing your favorite songs from a time so long ago. Your memories safe inside my heart. One of your favorites was Joan Baez. I saw her sing not long ago. Sitting right up front next to an empty seat. You were there singing along. Listen to the music as it plays into your soul. The love of music was your dearest gift to me. Playing your favorite songs from a time so long ago. Your memory safe inside my heart. Your memory safe inside my heart.
Boom.
Hey.
Bada bing. That was great, you guys. You guys feel good?
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.